Welcome to Guilty Gear Strive. I played this game, I think last year around the same time, and that was just because I wanted to do a challenge on this game. See, I'm not the greatest at fighting games, but I know a bit of fighting games here and there, and I wanted to try Guilty Gear. But I wanted to make it extremely difficult for me by just playing only one character for 5 hours to see how I got good. So this time, I wanted to do the same exact thing. See, around last year, December, they released a new character, Queen Dizzy, and I want to give it a try. So I'm gonna tell you the rules real quick for this challenge. I can only use one character, which would be Queen Dizzy, and I want you to have 3 hours to try to get better. And other than that, let's just get into the game. So going into how I always do with any fighting game, I go into the practice. See, I don't know nothing about this character, nor have I touched Guilty Gear in a long time. So I decided just to put in a bit more time into learning the character's whole kit, and then going in to learn some combos as well. The one that I can at least say about Queen Dizzy's character is that she is a pretty easy character to learn. Like, most of her kit is pretty easy, it's simple, especially just going off of most things. I did have to learn some things, but really, it was only like 2 things that I didn't really look at until I, like an hour or 2 in. The one thing I will say about Queen Dizzy is that you're gonna really focus on is that she's a really good anti-air character. She has a lot of moves where she can counter anti-airs, and she can do good just on pressure itself. Just pushing up and then just zoning back is one of her main things that really powerful with. Like, I think is her down forward 3 that is a projectile. It is a pretty good projectile for any distance, especially since it tracks and it counters really a lot of anti-air or jumping. Her down back 2 or 4 is pretty good for distance, but it's really her down back 4 is really good because of this. It does a lot more damage and it goes full screen. But the main thing that we're gonna focus on is her frozen state. See, she can freeze her opponents by doing her down forward 2 or down forward 3. If you want to know the difference between her down forward 2 or down forward 4, is just that one of them is just a shorter and the one goes longer. That's all you need to know. This creates really good pressure at any range, since she's really focusing on a lot of freezing your opponents mid combo. It's a really good move to just zone people out, but also to create pressure, because at any moment, if they don't block, they're frozen, and which could lead to a crazy combo if you know what you're doing. I ended up just to go learn some normal combos after that too, since I just needed to learn some combos for this character, since I wouldn't know what the hell I'll be doing. And her combos, just like her character, are pretty simple, and you really don't need to learn the most extreme combos. You just need to learn how to really pressure and knowing when to combo up and know how to use like your dauntless and stuff like that. But other than that, we're gonna go straight into our first match. Our first match really wasn't hard. I'm gonna treat these as series, since most of the time I played, best out of 3 with all the players. So my first match wasn't hard, but at the same time it was pretty weird, because I'm just trying to use everything I knew or everything I learned in the tutorial or the practice on an actual person. So I was kind of just trying to see what worked. Most of these games though was pretty fun. I think at one point I also even got a perfect, so that made me made my day. Give me that. Woo! Good perfect. That was nice. I like that. But it was a good start up to know how this character could play for the future games. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. That was a good grab. He's either gonna go for a mix-up, he's gonna go for the cross-up, and that was gonna be it. Trying to go into my later games though was extremely difficult, because I was actually facing better players than me, and that's just how it's gonna go. Not understanding my character, and they know the whole kit mostly, and know what to do on their character, you have a lot more confidence. Me, I was just trying to figure out what really worked and what really didn't. So I was still trying to get into the groove of everything. But that's not going to take away from how good these players were in their own right. Maybe some you can say who are, you know, weren't that good compared to what you are. But to me, it was like, hey, it was they're beating my ass, so I'm going to admit that they're better than me. It was kind of a difficult time, but I actually still wasn't having good fun and still enjoying my character and still enjoying the game entirely. I like playing fighting games, even though I'm getting my ass beat. But it was just a learning experience because these teaches you a lot about your ins and out and what to do on your character and what not to do. I lost many of my matches, and I mean most of my matches for the hour 1. But like I said, I'm not going to treat it too hard since it's only hour 1 and I'm just learning the character and the foundation of how she plays. Yes, I know a bit, but not everything. But at the end, I did end up on a win. Not really. I still lost like the series against the Axolo, but I ran off with a win, and that's just good for me. Gave me a bit of confidence to go into the second hour. There we go. Good move. Good game. Not really understanding it, but yeah, I do. Got it.
Understand it now.
Going into the second hour, I decided to learn a bit more and to try to understand more of Dizzy's kit. But the main 2 things I focused on was her micro sword, her down back 4, as much of a combo ender or to a pressure tool. Because due to her playing, you know, a zoner like character, I decided to use micro sword to really do a lot more pressuring and a lot more zoning and a lot more to combos. Because I wasn't really doing that a lot. I was just kind of using the move here and there. But using more of her stronger variation is way more better than her normal one. Her down back 3 is just way weaker compared to her down back 4. So it's, even though it has a longer startup, you really couldn't tell the difference between the 2. So it helps out a lot. But also, I learned that on her down forward 2 to a down forward 4, I found out that you can use this ice field technique, which I didn't know why I didn't learn this one, to make it to where it makes the ground slippery like ice, but also on a good combo, it does damage once impacted. And this helps a lot when pressure because it disrupts the movement of you and the person. But you're going to be using this mostly to go in and pressure a lot of people. Because now that you can do this, you can do a lot more combos, especially since you know that once the ice field breaks, it does damage. This helps out so much. No way I fumbled it, right? I'm like, no way I fumbled that bad, right? I gotta use the other move. And after getting that win, I started to kind of understand more of the character. There's still things I just don't know, but I'm more comfortable with what I do know, and that was shown when I was going on a lot of winning streaks. I won't say winning streaks, but basically just winning a lot more games in the last hour. And here, I'll just show you. I should grab. I should have air grab. Oh wow! Oh wow, that was crazy. bro. I legit went for an air grab and it didn't work. Come on. Come on, right into it. Oh my goodness. Combo. That was a good match. That was a good match. Oh my goodness, I'm frames are horrible. That hit is so trash. Also, this game right here was like one of the laggiest games I've ever played, and I immediately left after I got the win because I wasn't gonna do this. Oh my goodness, I'm not playing your ass ever again. That game. I don't know how I pulled off that combo, but that was game. Oh, goodness. Alphabet player. Goodness. Okay, if she's gonna just jump over me, I'm just gonna go. There we go, come on. Damn, shit damage. I also went against another Queen Dizzy player, but I lost these games. But it really taught me a lot about the ins and outs of Queen Dizzy, because I always said this: you would never know how to really play your character until you fight against somebody that also uses your character, because then you really learn how to use her, or use them, really. So it was a really fun match, and it taught me a lot about this character. I gotta start doing the slashes a bit more. Yeah, I'm dead. I didn't know. Perfect. Going into my last match of the hour, I really had fun with this one because I'd never seen his character and I never faced against his character. So I was trying to learn his character to a really, really good, amount, but it was so much fun. I lost, but I enjoyed the fight so much. Oh my goodness, I saw it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't even block. Ah! Yeah, I'm dead. Good grab. Oh, he did. It was a level 1. It was a level 1. That was good. Good match. I've never faced somebody like his character like that. Like a character like that. going into the end of the third hour, the final hour, I decided just to have fun. I mean, it's the last hour of the, of the playthrough, and I decided not to just push myself into it. And I just decided just to sit down and just, if I win or lose, it don't matter to me. The second hour, I had a lot of fun. I won a bit more matches than usual, and I was happy with that. But coming to this hour, I ain't gonna show too much, but yeah, I was losing a lot. I went against some really good high echelon players who knew what they were doing and stuff, and honestly, I wasn't mad. I knew what I was getting myself into and stuff like that. They're really good players. I ain't gonna take that away from them. This was a really good hour for me because I just didn't have to, I wasn't gonna go out there and start trying too much anymore. There's not much I'm gonna say to that. I was not gonna say, I'm gonna just sit there and just be trying the hardest in the final hour. I'm just gonna sit there and enjoy the game and play against really good players or players on my skill level, and that was it. Oh my gosh, we got it. I'll take it. We take that. Ended off on the win. It wasn't the greatest win, but it's still the win. Coming to the end of the video, I decided to tell you all this. If y'all play Guilty Gear, or if y'all haven't, you probably should. It's a really good game. I mean, it's not the biggest fighting game out there as right now. I mean, I don't think it has been talked about much. It's really rare that I be seeing it talked about, but it's still a good game, and I enjoy playing fighting games, and I really do. So if you have any time and you like playing fighting games, you should play Guilty Gear. But for Queen Dizzy, if you're gonna play Guilty Gear, I highly suggest you pick up Queen Dizzy. She's a really fun character to play. She is one of the characters that I did enjoy playing during this game. I mean, I only played 3 characters, but out of 3, I enjoyed her the most. She's really fun, really good when you really understand her, and just an all-around, just a good character. I don't know how I think I did. I mean, I was editing, and even still, I don't know how good I am, how good I got with the character. But I would definitely say that is up to y'all to decide, and whatever y'all think. I think it was good. I think I think I did good, and I was here for fun. It was really fun. Other than that, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. If y'all stayed to the entire video, I hope you have a good day, a good night, good evening when y'all watching. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Love y'all.